What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Jam Agenda. In this series, we cover jams and battles in the U.S. so you guys can all be informed and ready to compete and fellowship with your community. Basically, I do this every week so you guys can keep up with what's going on in the community and see what's coming up. I try to schedule it so that I can cover things coming up in the week and the week after that. That way, people can coordinate and plan in a timely manner. That way, they can make sure that they can get out to these events. For all the jams and battles that I covered last week, you can watch my older videos for the greater details in that. I'm just going to be going over them briefly so I can give more time to jams that I haven't got to speak about yet, because every week I always find a new one that I forgot or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what's up. Last week we talked about the Vibes, which is being brought to you by the Bday and the Unity Jam. They're gonna have a 1v1 B-Girl, a 1v1 Kids, and a 2v2 open to everybody. You're gonna be able to find that jam in Kapolei, Hawaii. Another one that's coming out of Hawaii. It should be really fun, and I'm looking forward to some of the other events coming from the people who are bringing this to you as well. So keep an eye out for the jams coming from these providers in the future. Okay, so like I said before, if you wanted some more details on what's going on with that jam, you can check out the flyer or check out my previous video. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the new ones that I didn't get to cover in my previous video. What's up, y'all? This is Talisman from the future. There's two jams that I didn't get to add when I recorded this, so I'm just going to cover them really quick here. I'll put the flyers up so you guys can read off of those, and then I will also link whatever I can at the bottom in the description of this video so you can find those. The first one's going to be Outcrowd 18th anniversary. That's going to be on March 5th. There's a 4v4 for $1,000, and that's actually going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. And then the next one is being brought to you by Break Effects. It's called the Mexican Standoff. This one's going to be in Longmont, Colorado, and that is going to be on the 7th, which is a Monday. So if you can get to this jam, please do. They're going to have a 3v3 teacher-student battle, and they're also going to have a 1v1 adult breaking category and a 1v1 kids breaking category. Couldn't find any info on the actual prizes or anything or the judges, but yeah, if you can make it out, go ahead and get there. Have a good time. All right, I'll go ahead with the rest of the video. So coming up on the 6th, we got Low End Theory and Paths of Rythm. This is being brought to you by the Practice Terrain Battles. Basically, there's two brackets that they have going on. The Low End Theory is for the footwork, and the Paths of Rythm represents the top rock. Both of those are going to be 1v1, and unfortunately, I don't really know anything about a prize. They didn't list that info anywhere that I could find, so just keep your head up and listen. Hit them up in the DMs. I don't know, but I don't know what the prize is. Okay, now let's talk about these judges. So for the break-in, we got Kwoo, Marv, and Peach. And for the top rock, they only got one judge, and that's going to be Stream. It looks like they're going to have two DJs for this event, JP and Slump Dog. You're going to be able to find this jam in Washington, D.C. I believe this battle is going to be outside, so just make sure you're prepared for whatever weather's coming. All right, also on the 6th, we have the Hip Hop Vintage Flea Market. It seems like B-Girl City is hosting a few battles at that event, but the event is much larger than just the battles. But either way, it's really cool, so if you can make it out, definitely show up. The formats are going to be 2v2 youth and 1v1 all styles. The youth battle is going to have $200, and the all styles is going to get $150 for the prizes. They don't have any judges listed. You know, it's kind of not directly straight up b-boy battles, jams, whatever, so they didn't really list who the judges are, but it's still going to be cool. And if you are in Houston where it is taking place, definitely make sure you can get out to that. All right, so that's everything that I have for March 5th and the 6th. So we're just going to go ahead and keep it pushing to the weekend after that. All right, so the first jam I'm going to have for you for that weekend is Bring the Heat. This is going to be brought to you by Catch Rec Studios. The format for that night is going to be a 1v1 on youth breaking battle for $500. This one is actually going to be a fundraiser so that they can help get the students out to Miami to battle some people in Miami for a specific event, I believe. So if you're trying to support and you are in Phoenix, Arizona, or you can get to Phoenix, Arizona, show up, show your support so that these kids can go battle and learn and build within the community, even outside of their immediate one. It's awesome to be able to travel and really fruitful for kids to be able to do that. So if you're passionate about helping these kids out, please make your way. As for the last thing that I have for you on the 12th, it's not really a battle, but you can definitely call it a jam, or at least a birthday party. From what I could see from the flyers, it's basically Alien Ness's birthday bash. I don't really have that much information on this jam, to be honest. The flyer didn't really say anything. I couldn't find an event page for it, but I do know that Bourne and Miles are going to be DJing. There's free admission and free food. They didn't have any addresses or locations or anything like that to share. So if you can ask somebody, or if you know somebody who knows somebody and can get you there, that's probably going to be the best way to attend this event. But I definitely wanted to make sure to cover it so people can know, and if they can go, assumedly in New York, they'd be able to show up. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for today. I don't have anything else, but you can be expecting another video coming out next week. So if you want to keep up with that, you can subscribe, do all the other YouTube stuff if you'd like. That way you can be notified once I drop another video and you can see what's going on. With that being said, thanks to everybody who is watching this video and may have watched in the past. I really appreciate all your support and help. But that's going to be the end for this one. So like usual, keep it real. Peace.